Welcome to another episode of Wrestling Confessions. There you go. I finally figured out the name of the show. I got a bunch of submissions. I got a bunch of DMs and emails and stuff. And I said, why not just keep it simple, right? Just so that people could remember it and it's better branding, right? Like 1, 2, 3. Oh, Wrestling Confessions. Boom. There you go. So hope everyone is well. Thank you for tuning in and watching. The first episode did pretty good, better than I thought. So thank you for that. So yesterday, September 19th, I believe it was, 2020. I'm sorry, just I get my days all mixed up with the whole COVID and the whole quarantine thing. Everything else just whatever. But yeah, so yes, September 19th, which was yesterday, Saturday, it was ECWA's prestigious Super 8 tournament. If you're not familiar with it, look it up. Look it up on your YouTube. Read it up on PWI magazine. But it is one of the oldest running, old school style running tournaments still today in all of the country. I believe in all of America. Pretty interesting. Again, if you saw episode 1, I'm not here to edit. I'm not here to filter out. I'm just here to speak about on how I feel and what I experienced in yesterday's show. But yeah, pretty interesting night. We get there, and I am not allowed in the building. I am not part of said show, so I am not allowed in the building until doors open to the general public, which is fine. Fine by me, no problem. I've worked with them for a whole entire year already, so I know everyone in there pretty well. Fine by me. So I had to hang out in the car, no problem. But here's the twist. You ready? So I'm wearing a 3-piece suit. I am Armani down, Burberry watch, Armani glasses. My hair's all. I am looking like $1,000,000. If you don't believe me, I'll be putting up pictures and all that other stuff a little bit down the road once I get all the footage back. So I tell my buddy AJ Pan from the PCA, right? AJ's like, hey man, my phone is dying. I'm like, all right, cool. We have some time to kill, so let's charge your phone. Why not, right? So I told him, I'm gonna go inside real quick. Here's my car keys. Here you go. Hand him my car keys. I look at him dead in the face. I said, hey, do you know how to turn on the car? Yeah, I know how to turn on the car. Okay, no problem. So I'll go inside, go say hello to everybody, whatever, having a conversation. AJ comes to me, hey, your car just died. I'm like, what? My car just died? I just gave you the keys. You told me that you know how to turn on the car and my car died? Okay, great. And I'm thinking that he's like pulling a fast one on me or ribbing me, right? Or just messing around with me. And sure enough, I go to my car and it's dead. Completely flat out dead. Then I had to end up talking to Mike because we all drove together. The whole PCA was actually together for once. Me, AJ Pan, Joey Ace, Mike Law, Azriel. And I go to Mike. I said, hey, dude, AJ just freaking killed my car. Long story short, 2 trips to Walmart, tools, batteries. I'm in a 3-piece suit. AJ's clueless on how to fix cars, right? By the way. AAA is nowhere to be found. AutoZone was closing. It was a complete disaster and a complete mess. Oh, and this is the best part. It's not like the battery's on top where the battery usually goes. No. Because this is a foreign car and it's the Maserati and this and that and everything else in between. They put the battery inside of the fender in the front driver's side tire. So I had to remove the tire. I had to remove all this stuff. So yes, it was a complete disaster from the beginning of the night. But it's all good because I'm with my boys, right? And I'm stranded and it's all good. Then the show kicked off. Really, really good show. Very impressed by the turnout that we had. Fans actually came out wearing the mask and do the whole social distancing. And they took everyone's temperature, which was pretty cool to follow the guidelines because we are in such strange times. And we have to follow the guidelines so that we can continue working and continue showcasing our talent. And keep moving forward and keep building towards what we've been working so hard for throughout the whole entire year, right? Which that was pretty cool. And then I got to guest commentate with Phil and Brady. nothing crazy, just a little spot here and there. So that was pretty cool. Let's see what else. Of course, I was not in the show. AJ wasn't on the show. But Chucky. Chucky has he's a good friend of ours, and he comes to all of the shows. He's always supporting and always buying talent shirts and all that other stuff. So he's one of the good ones. And he brings his daughter Chloe. Chloe just had a birthday over the summer, and because of COVID, couldn't really celebrate and couldn't really, do the whole birthday thing. So when they saw me, they asked me for the pictures and stuff, and sure, why not, right? Because that's what we're there for. And I had a little surprise for them, which was pretty cool. And I gifted them my wrestling shirts, which are these right here that you can see. I gifted her one of the wrestling shirts and a replica bandana that I wear when I come out to the ring. And she was super excited. And even though I wasn't on the show, and Chucky knew that because he did reach out to me and I did tell him, because cards subject to change and everything else in between, which is fine. I told him I would not be at the show, but I will be present at the show because Joey, one of my best friends, he's in the show. And not only that, I work for ECWA. So, and I just love wrestling and I love being around my friends. So why not, right? So he told me that Chloe was going to make a little sign for me. And it was actually pretty cool. It was black and gold and it said the Shining Star on it. I signed it for her and everything. So that was pretty cool. So then we had the big main event with Joey Ace, and no one knew what was going to happen with the PCA because, it's new ownership and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if we have to find a new home and this and that and etc. and everything else in between. No one really knows, right? No one really knows where the mindset of Joe Zanoli really is of what he wants to do with his brand new company. But boy, let me tell you, I saw the ending of the match, and Joey Ace is the two-time ECWA heavyweight champion. I was super surprised. It even made me jump off my seat. I couldn't even believe it. He beat Sam Shields. I was in complete awe. So that, the future looks bright for us, and we continue moving forward. We continue working. Needless to say, this show was in Morganville, New Jersey, which is about an hour away from me. But it's all about the road trips. It's all about the fun. Car died. No problem. Still showed up at the show. Looking professional. I was wearing a 3-piece suit. And there was actually someone there scouting talent. They told that person to scout talent. And I don't really throw his name out there because I don't know how that stuff works. But anyway, again, I'm just telling you from what I experienced that day, right? The person approaches me. Hey, how's it going? Whatever. I've never met this person in a day of my life. This is the first time I meet this person. Hey, what's going on? Very friendly, whatever. Hey, what happened? I saw your face on the flyer. You didn't come out of the show. So I had a quick conversation with him and stuff like that. And I assume he was impressed by the way I was carrying myself and the way I was dressed and what I had to say. Because this person invited me to go down and have his upper management for the company that he works for basically gave me a tryout. That's not common. It's pretty much unheard of, but not really. I don't know. It's one of those things. But this is why you always have to, even if you're going to a show as a wrestler or a promoter or a ring announcer or a referee or anything that deals with the business of professional wrestling, if you are going to go see a show, I highly suggest always look your best because you never know who's watching. And that's a prime example. I went in there solely with the intentions of supporting my friend, supporting ECWA, supporting Chucky and his daughter who came out for me to take pictures and autographs and everything else in between, and just to have a good time and just to enjoy wrestling. But out of nowhere, someone's watching me and I don't even know it. And so that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that part. So yeah, so you'll be seeing the Shining Star soon in other parts, let's just say. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we'll see. We'll talk about that down the road and we'll see how everything goes. And again, the shows and the episodes in my head, I bounce around because I have so much stuff. I don't have a script. I don't have a team of writers in front of me. I don't have anyone giving me cue cards. It's just off the top of my head. Whatever I am remembering, that is what you're getting. I know I should be doing this the minute I get home, right? I should, right? I should. But here's the thing. I get home at 3:30 in the morning. You don't believe it, but it's true. It's part of wrestling. It's part of the grind. It's part of the hustle. Oh, another highlight of my night. So as I am minding my business, start walking away, saying my rounds, goodbye to everybody. I see this this wrestler that I have a little bit of what's the word that I'm looking for? Animosity against, right? Again, I won't say the names because it is what it is, and you'll see it in promos and whatever else in between, right? But said wrestler is conducting an interview with Brady, and Brady is congratulating him on all of his success and everything, and bravo to you, Mr. Wrestler, right? But then what do I do? What does the shining star, like, what do you think I'm gonna go do? I am just walking by, minding my business, and I see something that catches my eye, catches the interest of my ear, and I said, what's going on in here? Right? So I did what I do best. I showed up and I interrupted his interview. And I don't care if he likes it. I don't care if he wasn't ready for it. I don't care if I put him in a tight spot. Be a professional. Because I'm on 24/7. Anyone will tell you. So I interrupted said wrestler's interview. And we had some heated exchange, some heated words. And it was pretty intense. Because he got real fast. But it's all part of the game. It's all part of the hustle. And you live and you learn. And you take everything in stride, and then you possibly do the best that you can with whatever is given to you, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it for the show. My car broke down. Someone was scouting. They scouted me. I took pictures with Chucky and his daughter, autographs, which is pretty cool. And I interrupted said wrestler's interview segment. And the Super 8, congratulations to Dasher Hatfield. Congratulations to you, sir. You are the ECWA Super 8 2020 champion. But we'll see if, maybe we could get the shining star in there next time. Maybe 2021, we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. Congratulations to Joey Ace for becoming the 2-time ECWA World Heavyweight Champion. Kudos to you, my friend. Even though we celebrated last night, the party never stops. And if anything, you can always follow me here. Somewhere in here. Should be about here. And as always, any questions, comments, or concerns, please do so. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. It's absolutely free. It costs you nothing. Support the little guy. Support the little engine that could. Support support the shining star. Oh, and if you want one of these cool shirts, hit your boy up. Let me know. See you guys soon.